You're eating again.
Set the pie on the bar.
A Wigan kebab?
Yeah, yeah.
He's on a Wigan kebab.
Yeah, what is that? What is
Set
it?
the pie on the bar.
Have you not heard of a Wigan kebab?
No.
A pie on a muffin or a bun.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're from in the country. I call it muffin. What do you call it?
The bar.
A bar.
Tea
Yeah.
cake.
Tea cake.
Tea cake, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Wolfsburg Vans, where we take you behind the scenes and show you what it takes to build and sell some of the best custom vans in the UK. You'll get exclusive access to the many sides of our business, our fantastic team, the ups and downs, and a whole load of sexy vans. Let's go. Yep, welcome back to week 4 of Wolfsburg Weekly. So let me tell you what we've got in this week. No Danny, he's gone home, he's got the poopies. So in stock, in build stock vans, we've got 3 Mark 4s, 2 Mark 5s, a yellow build which we'll focus on next week. We're doing a full custom colour change yellow van, so we'll film that whole process next week. That's getting stripped. Craig's actually stripping that now, getting ahead of it, and 2 Transit Customs which we probably won't touch this week. Still got Connor off on jury service, and now Danny, our backup painter, has gone off with the poopies. So we've got a temp painter coming in for 3 weeks to help us out, so hopefully Danny will be back in tomorrow. Hopefully he's put his big boy pants on and get back in tomorrow, and then we can get through the paintwork. Our own work, we've got 5 Kombis, brand new 24 plate maxi Combi, maxi panel vans that we're doing Combi conversion on, so seats and glass. We're going to film that. That's going to be the highlight of this week's episode. We're going to show you our Combi conversion. Customer work, we've got seat conversion, 2+1 hour Combi seat conversion. We've got 4 of them in. We've got 3 carpet linings, 3 lowerings and 3 remaps. So let's have a walk around and show you what's going on. We had a couple of comments saying that the videos have been a bit too long at like an hour, so we're going to try and shorten that down to about half an hour.
Yeah, try to get everything in still.
Mrs. Wolfsburg said that I go on a bit, so I'm going to try and not do that too. We've got this all stripped, just waiting to go into paint. We've got a customer van that Chris is just finishing off that's had seat conversion and carpet lining. I think that'll be ready shortly and we'll show you the full van. Mike's got a Mark 5 on his ramp, getting lowered, wheels, bars, and then that'll be ready. We don't need to photograph and advertise these because we've got like them coming in continuously, so we just use the same advert. We've always got at least 5 short wheelbase, brand new Commerce Pros, all the spec on digital cockpit, LED lights, tailgate, ergo seats, armrests, everything on them. Customers to paint. Right. In the booth we've got the Mark 4 full respray which we spoke about last week, so that's being painted.
Guarantee subject to cars accurate description.
These are the brand new vans that I was telling you about. We've got 4 here and 1 waiting to land, so 5 of them to work through. Full Combi conversions, so seats and glass. Everything else is staying the same. These are business models, so these we're doing for fleet customers. But we'll show you a little bit more on that. We've had a wheel delivery this morning. So we've got this just waiting for polish, and then that's going up for sale. That's just waiting for its wheels and seats to be trimmed. They're coming back today with the blue stitch. I've already spoke about that in another video. That's going out in the morning. Trace is doing final QC on it. The transporter bumpers are going back on today, but while the sun's out, can you see that? Can you pick up that flake?
Yeah, wow.
How good does that look?
That looks so nice. Looks so much better in the sunlight, doesn't it?
Oh, amazing. You really need the sun to be out to see it pop, but it makes such a difference. Can't see it as much if the sun's not out though.
Yeah, but as soon as the sun hits it, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
So On the front we've got a couple of Mark 5s waiting for their bits. Mike's dragging them all in today, and then the rest of the advertised vans. So they're all complete, and then we've got these all waiting in the paint queue. And Craig's stripping down the white van. This is going yellow, so he's starting to strip everything down. We're doing full inside and out. Job on this. That'll all get stripped down, washed down, and then go into the queue for prep. Everything wings off. All the inside will be painted.
Yeah.
That's going to look great. Porsche racing yellow. Right, so let's just have a look at this. This is a customer van that's coming for a seat conversion and carpet lining. But I just want to show you the finish on it. So this is a Commerce Pro model that had the inverter. So this is not an inverter, the 230 volt socket. Yeah? Can you get that?
Yeah.
Got it? Right, so these come, when you spec them from factory, they come in the back of the bulkhead. So if you sat in the driver's seat, you can put a normal plug inside. So we relocate them. If we're taking the bulkhead out and doing seat conversion, that needs relocating. So if you just come round, it might be best coming where I am. Right, so if you can see, Chris has relocated that there, and you wouldn't know that that's not, you know, how it was intended to roll out of the production line.
Right, so where are they usually placed then?
So the bulkhead's here,
Yep.
and they're in the bulkhead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you would be plugging a plug in there, but obviously that needs. When we remove the bulkhead, we have to take it out and then relocate it inside this centre console. But while the seats are out, and I think Chris now has only got to put front seats back in, brackets on, floor in, brackets on, and then the seats will go in, which we'll show you in a minute. But while it's out, I just want to show you the finish on everything. You literally wouldn't know that this hasn't rolled off the production line as a Combi. Everything's obviously all brand new Volkswagen parts, brand new floor. That's got all the supports under the floor as well. Yeah, B-pillar trims are all replaced, along with these. Yeah, scuff plates all replaced. Otherwise, you would have scuff plates like this that would just run there, and you would have like a cut off, and it wouldn't look factory. So everything has to be replaced. That. All the floor, everything that's underneath. There's quite a few pieces underneath that you can't see. All the brackets, again, everything factory, brand new. If I shine that in there, can you see how good that carpet line is? Yeah, so all this is protected. Yeah, you've got ply behind there to protect the van, so you won't get any high spots. But if you look at the finish, I wouldn't
even think this is aftermarket.
I mean, that's the idea. This is premium carpet. It's very expensive, but it's what gives you that finish. I might be biased, but I don't think anybody is touching us on carpet lining.
I mean, you get that many bookings a week, it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Exactly. You see that much better with the light, yeah?
Yeah, it looks a lot better actually. I mean, if the spotlights were on, it makes the sides look better, but you can't really see the top.
Yeah, so the tailgate's done as well, and sometimes people will ask for lights in here as well.
Yeah.
A lot of mountain bikers ask for lights in here, so that when they finish mountain biking, bike goes in the back, tailgate goes up, they can get changed and what have you.
Yeah, perfect. And do they come factory with these handles, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just so you're not grabbing.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah, so you just incorporate that into the carpet.
Yeah, if you look, it's got a cut out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that comes through. Okay, so we've got a seat conversion coming in tomorrow. A customer came to see us and wanted seat belts fitting. His van he'd just bought and it had a Turan seat conversion in, but no seat belts. So whenever we see this, because we get asked sporadically whether we can fit seat belts to a conversion that's already been done, questions arise: why there's no seat belts in a conversion? If you're capable of fitting the conversion, you're definitely capable of fitting the seat belts. So we said to him, you have to bring it down, let us have a look at it. So what we need to do is we need to book him in, get it on the ramp, check all the welds, make sure it's safe. He's putting 2 children in the back. And then at that point, if it's safe, we can fit the seat belts. So we did that. We got him in last Monday. We checked it out, realised it wasn't safe, wasn't even welded in. It just had 13mm bolts through the plate, which is not safe. So he's having it all ripped out and he's having one of our factory conversions. So we'll show you that. We'll show you the conversion as it is, unsafe, what was wrong with it, and then what we need to do to rectify it.
So today's customer work. Customer's bought himself a nice new Mark III Caddy Maxi with a Touran seat conversion in the back. And when he's picked it up, he's realised he's got no seat belts. So he brought it to Wolfsburg to see if we can fit some seat belts, but on further investigation, the seat conversion has not been done to an appropriate standard. So we're going to take it out and give it the full Wolfsburg 2+1 conversion and sort out any not up to standard work. We'll come back to it once the seats are out so we can see what we're talking about. So here we are, half an hour later. We've got everything stripped out. Floor has been glued in. So as you can see now, that's where the seat belts are supposed to go. Somebody's attempted to fit the seat belt bracket, but it doesn't quite line up. So this is what has happened. These panels have been drilled out of a Touran, I believe, and then they've been fitted in here with lots of little nuts and bolts, lots of holes. Cut the old panel off and left that little sharp piece for someone to cut the toes on. So we've got lots of holes. That all those holes there are not supposed to be there, so they'll be getting welded up. All of these brackets will be coming out and we'll be fitting the genuine Volkswagen replacement panel. So you can see they have to cut the steel out to fit it. We're going to put it up in the air now, take the tank out, see what mess we're working with underneath, and get to welding all these holes up. So we're underneath the van now. This is the tank we're going to remove. We need to get access to all those little rusty nuts and bolts behind there. Okay, so we have taken the tank out now, disconnected the tank, slid it right back to expose all of these nuts and bolts, no washers, tiny little bolts holding seats in. All these holes are going to be welded up. We'll start again. We'll have to reseal the bottom once we've welded it all up. So here we have the panels now removed to expose lots of nice holes to weld up. All of these holes will be welded up before we fit the new panel for the seat conversion. So whoever did the seat conversion, left that nice little sharp piece there. All nice and cleaned up. Zinc primer applied before we weld. There we have about 60 holes all welded up now. Time to clean up paint, make nice, ready for the seat conversion. You can see all cleaned up, new panel welded in. Dressing all the welds up nice, nearly ready for paint. Nice and easy this, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, so which part are you at now? This is the Turan seat conversion, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've removed the... right, Mike! We've removed the old seat conversion. We've done all our changes, fitted our brackets. Fitted these washers, load bearing washers. The old ones had no washers whatsoever, so getting all new bolts, proper size nuts and bolts. So these will be the back brackets for the new 2+1 seat conversion.
Yeah, so what process happens after this?
Well, because I've had to weld all of the previous holes that someone had drilled through to find bolt holes, I've got to reseal the entire floor of the van for rust protection, because when you weld from the top it damages the sealer, plus the holes needed drilling as well. So yeah, that'll be the next process. When we're doing a Kombi conversion, first stage is strip, so either Chris or myself or Mike will strip all of the trims out, make the panel available so we can get to the welds to take this panel, to take the panel out. Front seats come out, all trims in the back come out, anything that can be burnt while welding comes out. Then we send the car up on the ramp, drop the tank, drop the exhaust, drop some wiring and some pipes underneath. Then we grind out the panel that's the factory floating floor in the back of the van, remove that, and then clean it all up, weld the new panel in, clean all that up, paint it, then fit the front brackets that the seats and the seat frames clip into, and then we drill holes in the back for the rear brackets, make sure all the seats line up and fit, and then we send it to Chris for carpet lining, do the floor. He fits the carpeted floor, and then we'll fit the seats, reattach the exhaust, put the tank back up, and put all the trims back in, and then give it a good clean, and that's the full process.
Q&A time. I've had some questions on the Instagram, which I'm going to get you to answer. So,
Let's go for it.
what's the best LEDs for a Mark IV Caddy that don't throw up errors?
I don't know of any. Yeah, I can't answer that question. I don't know of any that won't throw up any errors. It's something that I hear a lot and I see on our forums as well, so no, I'm not aware of any. A Xenon upgrade is about £1,000, £1,200, but apart from that, error-free LEDs, I'm yet to hear of any. It's not to say there aren't any out there, but no, I don't know.
Is that canvas errors?
Yeah, so that, you know, throwing up the bulb light on the dash.
Yeah, right. Do you deliver to Northern Ireland?
Yes, we can deliver anywhere in the world. We can ship worldwide.
Where do you source your vans from?
We source our vans from lease companies, from Volkswagen Direct, some bits from auction, from companies that contact us direct. I've been doing this for 14 years, so I've got a lot of contacts in fleet and what have you. So yeah, we get off of vans daily.
Do you have a list of customisable parts and services like basic to extreme?
Yeah, you can see most of them on the website. If there's not something that you want that's not on the website, give us a call. Obviously, customization is completely tailored to you, so if it's something specific, then call us and we can tailor a package for you.
Where do you get those tint-looking badges?
We tint them. Simple as that. Yeah, we tint them in our paint booth. So they have to, from 2018 onwards, the radar's behind the badge. So you can't put black badges on, you have to tint them. So it's just tinted lacquer.
What's the best aftermarket head unit for a Mark IV Caddy with Apple CarPlay?
I'm not sure on that. We don't use the Chinese ones. So I know that you can get the Chinese ones that are like a copy of the Volkswagen unit, and I think they're quite good. They're around 300 quid. You can get them on eBay. We don't use them. We don't change the head units, and if we did, we'd want to put a Discovery Media unit in, so a genuine one that's been unlocked.
How do you Velcro your side panels?
Alright, okay, so we probably need to redo that video. We don't Velcro them anymore, and we haven't done for a long time actually. So now we put those panels behind the carpet. So they're fixed in behind the carpet, so you can't see them and they can't come off. If you do choose to do that job yourself and you Velcro them on, you simply attach the Velcro to the panel itself. Make sure the panel's not too thick, otherwise it won't bend enough to stick properly. And then staple it onto the board as well, and then Velcro onto the carpet itself.
And have you ever converted a Caddy into a day van or a camper?
No, that's not something we really get involved in. We're more like sport vans. So some of our customers will come and get like carpet lining and then build their own day van or, you know, like mini camper, but it's not something that we build and sell.
So that brings us to the end of the week, and we've got through a fair bit of work actually, despite Connor being off and Danny having the shits. The temporary painter that we've brought in's been great. He's done some good work for us. We've done all the customer work, all complete, happy customers. We're on with the 5 Combi builds. The lads are doing them. You can see one here waiting to be done, another over there halfway through, and obviously the focus of this week's video, we've shown you our Combi builds. So 5 of these going to a fleet company, all to the same company. We've got the yellow build that's going to be the focus of next week's video. That's going to be a great build. So that's all strips. I'll show you that outside. So that is all strips, ready to start prepping. The lads will jump on that and tag it, sort of 2 of them, or when Danny's back he'll probably jump on that as well, just to speed the prep along. And then next week we'll show you taking that van from white to Porsche racing yellow, inside and out. So tune in next week. If there's anything, all the time, you know, all the time. It's not even that rough round here. But look, like 30% of our videos have police sirens in. So if you've liked what you saw this week, tune in next week. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.